Juventus makes official offer to Roberto Firmino. It seems sad to even consider leaving the Mane-Firmino-Salah trio while still not getting used to Sadio Mane's departure. However, Juventus doesn't care about our feelings and seems insistent on trying to upset us more. According to sources close to Juventus, Italian club Roberto Firmino has made an official offer of £19.5 million and Liverpool bosses are not too happy about it. According to them, Juventus are still making moves and they seem willing to make a higher bid if it means they can deal with the Brazilian striker. Firmino's contract expires next season and neither the club nor the player is considering a departure before the contract expiration date. However, the time he will find in Liverpool will decrease considerably with Darwin Nunez transfer and the fact that he did not give good results last season, combined with Juventus making remarkable offers, seems to increase the possibility of separation. The Brazilian international reiterated his desire to stay at Liverpool in May and was very clear about it. "I am grateful to God that I have played here for a great club with great players and won championships. My wish is to stay here. I want to be here. I am happy here. All I can say is this is what I want to stay," he said. If Juventus are serious, they will have to make an offer that we will not mock. However, it is said that the Italian giants are serious about the transfer. When we look at Firmino's last periods, it is sad to see that Klopp is among his first choices, but unfortunately this is the case. The star striker has experienced quite a drop in performance with his age and is no longer in the foreground. He was late in most games last season and given his contribution, it seems obvious that a critical decision was made. But Liverpool also need depth on the offensive line. Since Firmino is not a traditional number 9, he does well in different roles and puts Klopp at ease in that aspect. Klopp wants Firmino to stay with the team and is not considering leaving. However, if Juventus raises the offer, Firmino may be tempted and Klopp may suddenly lose his depth in the forward line. The 30-year-old Brazilian has been playing for Anfield for 7 seasons. He won the Premier League and Champions League titles. Klopp wants to make sure he has enough firepower for the new season. So Firmino's breakup could trigger a new name. A few days ago, Klopp himself made a statement. If there is a breakup, he can go back to the transfer window, he said. Of course, if such a separation occurs, someone should be replaced, and news has already begun to come from France about it. Liverpool allegedly made contact with Martin Terrier against possible Firmino departure. Martin Terrier scored 21 goals for Rennes last season and managed to get on the radar of their top club. Perhaps, with this performance, he opened the way to Ilta. The former Lyon and Lille player was originally considered to replace Sadio Mane, who went to Bayern Munich. However, Klopp's choice was Darwin Nunez, the record transfer from Benfica at the beginning of this season. But now things are back on track and if Firmino's departure does happen, Martin Terrier seems to be the strongest candidate to replace him. Even though Rennes has a demand of £34 million, we should not forget its share of the bargain. With the Martin Terrier signing instead of Firmino, Liverpool would undoubtedly get a major update. Fabrizio Romano confirms Klopp's interest in 19-year-old superstar. Fabrizio Romano confirmed Liverpool's interest in signing Dortmund superstar Jude Bellingham and said he has a good chance of leaving Germany next summer. Speculation about Bellingham's future has affected all transfer windows, with Liverpool, the club that was probably most involved in this news. However, any move seems very unlikely in this transfer window as Dortmund are hesitant to let go of the 2 superstars who have formed the team's foundation in such a short time with Holland signing at City. Respected Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano confirmed that the Reds had recently contacted Dortmund about the potential for a move for the 19-year-old superstar. We gave this news in our video yesterday. Romano said, Liverpool again questioned the possibility of Jude Bellingham signing this season in mid-June. But there was no discussion because Borussia Dortmund's position is very clear. They stated that Bellingham is not for sale this summer. good opportunities for sale in the 2023 summer transfer window. But it will depend on offers. Bellingham has not signed with any club at the moment, but Klopp's presence creates Liverpool sympathies. He needs more time to make his final decision. It's true that Liverpool are very interested. It's true that Klopp clearly says he does, but I don't think Liverpool will be alone in this transfer race. It seems like the giant clubs of Spain and England will be included in this transfer race. With Milner, Henderson and Thiago all in their 30s and Fabinho and Oxlade-Chamberlain joining them next year, Liverpool's need for a midfield restructuring is undeniably clear. Bellingham, this midfielder, will be like a drug because his signs are at Premier League level. Adapting to Klopp's gegenpress will not be difficult at all. His relationship with the ball has not been high and his dribbling with the ball will complete the midfield profile that Liverpool lacks. In addition, his contribution to the offense with his long shot threats is a contribution that can positively affect the team in terms of multiplying offensively. He is still very young and has many years ahead of him. He played 92 matches for Borussia Dortmund's A team, and took part in 15 matches for the Ilterti national team. The signing of Bellingham next summer will undoubtedly cost Liverpool a pretty penny, but given Liverpool's lack of midfield for many years, it's sure to be an excellent signing. Liverpool's young star is leaving. Bournemouth are ahead in the race to sign Sepp van den Berg from Liverpool this summer. The newly promoted team reportedly has a strong relationship with the Reds due to their past transfer business between clubs. And this allegedly played a role in Bournemouth's emergence as early favourites to land the Dutchman. There were reports last week that Liverpool had received transfer interest for Van den Berg from teams in 3 different countries. In conclusion, this is not a surprise. Bournemouth may be the right team for the young defender, but there is clearly room for doubt. First of all, he will obviously be going to a Premier League team. This seems like a good move for the 20-year-old player. He has already proven that he can overcome all the challenges of the Championship. He played on loan at Preston North End for 18 months and did a great job. The young actor was even called perfect by then-manager Alex Neil. From this perspective, the Premier League move can be seen as the next step and as a reward for its development. However, taking time in the team he goes to is a critical issue and needs to be considered. Watching the games from the bench all season has nothing to add to the player. Bournemouth's goals for the season should also be balanced. It looks like they're going to go into a relegation battle right after their comeback. Liverpool will already indicate to the club that they will send Van den Berg to improve, and Bournemouth can do that.